On the phone, Brian Fowler. He's the managing editor for Bloomberg in Japan. Brian, we've been tracking the fight that's being made in Japan to recover here. I know you've felt a number of aftershocks since March 11th, but this today, the 7.4 magnitude quake, this is the biggest since March 11th, isn't it?
Yeah, this one was by far the biggest. It started, and as they often do, it was fairly low key at the beginning, and then it just kept getting more intense, and it didn't stop. So it definitely brought back memories of the day that was almost exactly 4 weeks ago.
It had to send, just recalling what happened and how hard it was to get information as to what was actually resulting in the quake and the tsunami. There was a real delay in information between what you guys saw and what the rest of the world knew to truly be the situation. What do we know about the immediate area that was hit and what's happening on the ground?
Well, we're looking right now pretty closely. We know that some of the bullet train service up north was stopped. It was halted. There's a report that it's going to be started again pretty soon. There were power outages up in the northeast as well. The earthquake was fairly close to the same area that was devastated on March 11th. So there was also a report of a possible 2-meter high tsunami.
Right.
That's obviously pretty high, but it's one of the things we're looking at most closely is to see if there's any impact on the stricken nuclear plant in Fukushima. And
yeah,
it's reasonable to think that a 2-meter high tsunami wouldn't really pose a threat to that because that's pretty high off sea level.
Well,
but
Brian,
it would still be a substantial thing.
Well, Brian, it did raise enough worry that TEPCO did evacuate their workers from the Fukushima Daiichi plant that we know is still struggling to stabilize things. We are seeing that in Fukushima City, there are blackouts right now. Where are they in relation to each other? We do know TEPCO is saying that there isn't truly a threat to the reactor as a result of this latest quake, but they had evacuated their workers.
Yeah, we think that that's just a precaution. Fukushima City is very close to the reactors. It's about 40, 50 kilometers away or 30 miles or so. But at this point, it looks like they've just withdrawn the workers as a precaution, and they're going to get them back in there sometime in the next couple of hours.
All right. Brian Fowler, Bloomberg Japan managing editor, joining us by phone live well into the evening. That earthquake hitting at what was 11:30 or so local time.